this right here is the thick part of the knife, right? This right here is the blade. This is thin, right? Now I want to show you something. How a knife like this can cut through a frozen bottle, just like this bottle here. Somehow these dumb fucks, two dumb fucks, will automatically assume and just think I chipped the fucking blade from a plastic bottle, and the knife never reaches the metal surface of a table. You dumb fucking clown fucks. You two goons. You stupid goofs. You fucktards. You assume that I literally from this hammer I chipped the fucking knife. Doing this number with the spiky part, yes, that's how I can chip the fucking thing. But if I flip it and use the flat surface and do this, oh, will you look at that? No chipping it. I be damned. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can get the camera in. Let me just move out of the way so the camera can get it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Can it? Yeah. So now look at it. No chip whatsoever. No chip whatsoever. From a person who chipped the blade somehow. Right? Now I'm going to prove this. I'm going to put this bottle. Remember, it's frozen. This bottle. I want to show you something. I'm going to give you some education. Right? To the dumb fucks. This is what I did. Pretend this is an ice bag. Frozen bottle, still, just in case. I'm gonna show you one more time, just in case. I want you to see it for yourself, just in case how stupid you is. All right, frozen bottle, frozen bottle. Drop it in the bag, like so. Now, I take this other bag and place it inside this bag because, due to two reasons, this knife here can cut through the bag very quickly. Because what I'm about to do to it. Now, just like so. Again, it's frozen. You could tell it's fucking frozen. Same bottle I just put in there. Same fucking one. Right. Now, I'm going to turn this thing around. Here is the bottle. Here is the hammer. Here is the knife. Now, I'm going to show you something. The blade is sharp. Okay? So let me just get this in view. The blade is sharp. This is the blade part. This is the top part. You can tell the difference is how thick it is from the blade. That's the differences. So I'll show you again. Then turn it. Alright. Do you see? So watch carefully, you dumb fucks. The ones who accuse me, of course. Those dumb fucks. I'm going to have this on the side and start doing this to the bag. Okay? So I'm going to turn it sideways. And I'm going to put this knife, the blade part. You can tell this is the blade. I'm going to put it downwards. Like so. Hold on. Before you assume. Blade. Right. Now scoot up the bottle Just like so. Wait. Get in a picture. Get in frame. I flip it. Pretend it has a flat head on it. Watch this. Automatically, you see what it's doing? Do you see that shit? Now watch again. Now, let me show you something. Now, I'm going to lick this blade. Good frozen drink. Now, give me a second real quick. This knife that I just used just a second ago. Remember, it still's got that drink on there still. As you see. Right? And right here too. Now this knife. How would I chip the fucking blade, you dumb fucks? How would I do it? How? Because I want to know exactly how this fucking knife, right here, this knife, and let me unzoom it real quick. How would this knife do that to a bottle that's completely broken? Hold on. Let me get this out. Right? Now, the knife that they have, I can only hit it with 2 swings, and that's it. So, again, and you see what happened when the bottle exploded. Now, I didn't even reach the metal surface yet by the time this bottle exploded. So there was no way for me I was able to chip this fucking knife. And the blade is still the same. No chip, no nothing. So you dumb fucks who accuse me, a person who didn't chip the blade, who doesn't have no evidence, but just a knife that has a chip in it, you automatically just assume it was me. And you have no way and no fucking thoughts of how did Michael do it. You assumed, but had no other way of showing that I did. You stupid, dumb fucks. You retards. You was the dumbest motherfuckers has been working there. You two dumb asses. So, now, that is done. As you see. So I zip it up. Right? And see, there's already a hole in it. Where is it at? Where is the hole? Ah, here it is. There's already a hole in it. There's already a hole. Where my finger's at, right there, there's already a hole. As you see, I'm peeling it. There's already a hole. Now, this is what I do. I get the spiky part of this. There you go. Just like that. And then I grab this thermos. This thermos right here. I grab this thermos. Right? And I open it up. And, there's a piece of paper in here. Well, shit. Well, I'll be right back because I gotta dump that. Because, there's paper in there. That's weird. Okay, I am back. Now, again. So I take this and I do this like so. I put it in the thermos. If it will let me. And bag with ice. Now my thermos has that stuff in it. Now I go in my freezer, and I grab the rest of that. Dang it, that's not it. Come here, you. Okay, let me just double check to make sure. Okay, cool. Let me close this. All right, rest of this cherry Dr. Pepper. And I do just this. And that's how I did it. Now, after you guys saw me put this, my drink in there, this thermos, with this knife, I'm going to mention the people who treated me fair. Who has done right. Starting off, Sam Wayman, you. I'm sorry, but you're in a mixture of both. If you wanted to go home as a manager, you wanted to go, you could have helped out. Instead of telling me we need to pick up the space, and I'm by myself. I think it'll be obvious enough to help out, right? But you're in that office multiple times talking to Sam Knight the whole entire time. That dickhead, yeah, him. And you was telling me about my phone, etc. That video, yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was talking about. You was worried about me on my phone? I watched you the whole fucking time, bruh. You was literally on your phone. I timed you. I physically straight up and timed your fucking ass. No, you know how long it took you to put your phone back in your pocket? 15 minutes. I watched you. Physically watched you. You was doing this number. Come back in. Take it right back out. Mess with it still. And finally put it back in your pocket. 15 minutes it took finally. Not the first time. We're talking about the second time when you physically don't touch it anymore. And you worry about me. You worry about me using my phone. Cell phone and headphones. To ensure the safety of our employees and guests, the entire restaurant is designed as no electronic zone. Electronic devices including but not limited to cellular phones, tablets, and headphones apply. Dress code, policy, line, and prep cooks. Now, you tell me about me having my phone now. Why was this paper taken off the board? Why? Why did y'all take it off the board? You want to know why you took it off the board? Because you knew for a fact nobody wasn't going to follow that fucking rule. Nobody, whoever made this, knew good that nobody in there was going to follow the rules. I could be blasting everybody's name and tell you what they've been doing the whole entire time, breaking the rules, and y'all wouldn't do nothing about it. But I'm not gonna be stupid and say everybody's name like that. I'm not. Well, you sure I was stupid enough mentioning my name, Sam's name, and D. I'm sorry. It's how you guys treated me. Not you, Sam Wayman. You treated me fair. But that night though, that was really stupid. Now, and this is when I was talking to my mom to make sure she was okay, make sure she didn't fall or anything. So, that. And also, oh, speaking of that, hold on. There's something I need to show this to you. Expectations. Be a team player. Show professionalism. Show professionalism and be a team player. Professionalism is actually showing it. Not saying it, but doing it. Because if you're a manager and people sees what you're doing professionally, then people are going to probably do exactly the same. Because they need a leader that they can follow and know for a fact. You be unprofessional. Sam Knight, you're one of them. When you take your fucking knife out and square up to somebody who grabs you by your leg as a joke, that's not being professional. That's being unprofessional. How I reacted to the knife and everything, how I left, that's unprofessional. Again, I'm self-aware. But I'm not going to take no bullshit accusing crap from no one, and you guys are going to constantly believe it. I just showed you how a knife like this, from a frozen drink, just by giving it a couple hits from the top of the blade. The top of the knife, not the actual blade. The blade's pointing down the bottom. And this is hitting the top of the knife. You tell me, how can this chip a knife like that? How? You tell me. Now, going back to this. Professionalism. You show your professionalism, people will show their professionalism. As long as we're all professional, we're all good. Everybody's professional. But you show your unprofessionalism, you be unprofessional, you're not professional, right? Right. So, always be a professional and treat others as professionals. I treat you with respect. I treat everybody there with respect. I never even showed the faketism of respect. I was being respectful to everyone there when I first showed up to that job. I showed everyone and treated everyone with respect. Well, now you're not showing nobody respect because what you're doing. Because I don't work there no more, and I'm actually just being honest onto the people who I give respect to. But the ones who treat me with disrespect, I'm disrespecting those niggas who treated me wrong. You was one of them. Sam, you was one of them. Scott, too, you was one of them. Sam Wayman, you're good. You want to talk about phones and all that crap? Remember what you're doing, too. That's not being professional. Just to give you an FYI. Just to let you know. But you've been there to take care of me and been hearing me on everything that's been going down with me and my mom. I appreciate that part. I do respect that. And I'm not going to forget that. But when it comes to other people, they don't show professionalism. Scott LaCoix, let me correct you real quick. Being professional is literally that night you could have took me in the office and then talked to me from there. And instead of saying the paper is fucking fake and not legit. And you should have snapped at me in front of everyone. Being professional. Something you guys need to work on over there. And be a team player. Something you guys need to work over there as well. Well, you want me to, you could have been a team player as well. You could have helped those on the line. How? And I'm a damn dishwasher. What could I do as a dishwasher? What could I do? Like, I can't just go over there and just be on salads and you guys don't want me to do salads. Or be on the line itself to do ribs or do steaks or any of that bullshit. How can I do anything? You tell me. You tell me. How can I do anything about it? You tell me. Now, going back. Be in proper uniform. Like I said, I'm going to talk about this real quick. And I'm going to come back to it later. This picture was taken on Veterans Day, and that was not even that long ago. So as you see, what I was dealing with just by myself, from here, from there, that's nothing. This ain't nothing to me. This, right now, that was on Veterans Day. Hold on, I'm still not done yet. You see this? That's all the ramekins. This is after. So this is why I got started first. I watched mostly these plates before they got to top. You see how this one was? See how this one is? That's how it was with all the rest. The ones are like low now, like these right here. Yeah. So that. So but yeah. As you can see, better clear picture of how things was. Now, let's look at the silverware. Silverware was right there. You see how that was? Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Now here comes Alex's first day working. But also, this was on a Thursday. This was on that day. It was on a Thursday, a normal day. Now, some of these line cooks didn't want to help out. They just want to go. Like I said in the video, you sign up for your position, and if you was told to stay there and help out or whatever, but you didn't want to, because you want to go and just do your fucking part and go the fuck home. Instead of coming towards me and tell me that, hey Mike, you also got to do that prep over there because I'm not going to do none of that prep. Then I don't know why the fuck you came towards me. You should have went the fuck home after you got done with your station. Now, if I was by myself, of course, by myself, you would have been doing it. You wouldn't be saying shit either way. You want to put all that shit on one person. I'm supposed to be doing prep. I'm supposed to be catching potatoes. Also, I'm supposed to be doing dish. Now, how in the fuck, if I got to do with those piles of dishes, and you guys didn't want to do single jack shit besides stay on your fucking lines the whole entire time? This is up to the people who didn't want to help. The ones who did. Tay, Tony, Kevin, Mr. Justin, Mr. Elliot as well. You guys are good. I respect you guys. You guys was being fair to me. I never had that many problems, nor I had no problems with you guys. So we're good. Y'all showed y'all respect, even though I never really asked for it right back. But I did appreciate what you guys was doing. Mr. Justin, you're like a father to me. Mr. Elliot, you're like an uncle to me. Mr. Frank, you're like a... I have no idea. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I just can't think of one. But yeah, that. Kevin, nah, you're just like a best friend to have. Tay and Tony, y'all like brothers to me, you know? But D, no. Sam, no. Not y'all two. Y'all accused me. You shouldn't have done that. Y'all shouldn't accuse and assume it was me. I don't know why. Immediately, you assumed it was me. Now, going back to this. This right here. This right here. This right here. Now, if I was going to be doing this the whole entire time, how in the fuck would you expect me and Alex, or just him or me, to one of us to stay on dish, knock that shit out, and also trying to do prep? And this is his first day. Now, I'm going to ask you that question. And I'm going to show you something real quick. This video.
This is bullshit written all over. You wish. There you have it. Yeah, no. Oh, here it is. No, I'm going to record all this and I'm going to see how long it takes me for real. I'm going to time myself. By the time y'all leave,
by the time they left, me and Alex got done less than 50 minutes. It took us. From 9:45 to 10:30. That literally took us 50 minutes. Or 45. 45 minutes, whatever, something like that. It took us less than that. Just to be able to get all that done. Sam Knight knows. Because it ain't took us that long. On his first day, and we got out around by 11:30. Yeah, we was done with pretty much everything. But the next night, which was on a Saturday, me and Ethan, we got done early in the fucking advance. Way early in advance. And we had the floors done. We had the prep done. We had the dish area completely done. We was living with everybody else. And we left at a pretty good time. So, and that was round about, what, 10 something? Something like that. When that happened, next following day later is when that bullshit played. I was not going to let that shit happen to me. So I left. You're going to accuse me? I'm not going to accept that. Because what? If I go tell a manager, what is a manager really going to do? Why'd you accuse him? I didn't accuse him. He's literally doing it. And I would get more in trouble over it because you guys would not even fucking believe it. It is so sad how management really works. That's why I said fix y'all's fucking system. Fix it. Because y'all can't fix worth of shit over there anyway. When it comes to certain problems, of course, y'all can fix it. If you guys blame me on that fucking potato machine, I swear y'all some dumb fucks. Because when that fucking thing went beep, 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 that handle, it didn't want to close right back. If you're going to blame me and say it's over my anger or any of that nonsense, I swear we have a problem. Because you gotta sit there and think all those times that you guys fucking slamming that bitch over and over and over and over and over again. So I dare you to say it was me, since I'm not working there no more. Oh, after you left, he probably slammed that and broke it. How the fuck did I do it? How the fuck did I do it? Well, you left. So, I mean, if you didn't left, or if I didn't leave, then y'all would assume it would have been somebody else. What about the knife thing? Oh, cause I had a fucking hammer and a knife and I was chipping my way down, cut the bottle, split right open after it exploded, and you say I chipped the fucking blade, even though I didn't chip the blade. How did I chip that one knife and the one I just used not too long ago? How did I chip it? It was a plastic fucking bottle that I've been every single time. How did I fucking do it? Now I'm gonna ask you. Now I want you to come right back to me and explain how the fuck did I did it? How the fuck did I did it? Now, that shit you just seen, this shit, this little freaking clip, all that number, that stuff you just saw, how? Now, like I said, this right here, oh, just to show you who actually was a server that came over and asked, who wanted to help me, this guy, I forgot his name, but at least give that fucker a raise. Give this nigga a raise. He was the one and the only one to ask if he could help me. He did it. Of course, there was other people who did help me here and there. At least some of these people, Tay, Tony, Kevin, Mr. Justin, they literally are the ones who helped me. They gave a fuck. Even though they was just there doing their job. But at least they literally showed they give a fuck. They literally was helping. I would have said Mr. Alien's name, but I couldn't because due to the fact he was on the line, and I know for a fact, he, like, honestly, getting wet and then go back over there and start cooking, that's just not gonna be right. So I can understand from him. So, but again, and then when you want to do this dumbass shit here, when you want to like put this crap here, I'm sorry, let me make this bigger. When you want to do this dumbass shit, like kitchen employees, what the fuck is that? Oh, job description and responsibilities. When y'all want to put that there, and also dress code policy line and prep cooks and expectations. When y'all put all those papers on that fucking poster board or whatever you want to call it, that fucking shit, when y'all put that on there, did y'all managers really thought that everyone was gonna follow the fucking lines? I'm gonna be real with you. Nobody didn't follow the fucking line. Because you guys didn't follow it neither. You wanna know how I knew? Because you talking about this shit, and I'm gonna come back at you full blast real fast. You said cell phones and headphones. Let me tell you something. To ensure the safety of our employees and guests, the entire restaurant is designed no electronic zones. And also, electronic devices including but not limited to cell phones, cellular phones, tablets, and headphones apply. And I seen the manager 15 minutes. It took him 15 fucking minutes, and I timed his ass to have his phone out the whole entire time and put it right back in his pocket and never touch it again. For 15 minutes. It took him. Saying, wait a minute, I watched you. I timed you. Because you told me about my phone. I'm a manager. I have all rights. You do. You have all rights to be having your phone out too? As a manager. As a manager. Huh. I didn't know a manager has more power than the employees does. I thought these managers, they have the same power as an employee. But I didn't know it was vice versa. Damn. Wow, that blew my mind. I did not know. Like, you, as a manager, you have more authorities. You, what was it called? Not advance. No, I said it right. You have more authorities. You have more, you have more ability to do whatever you fucking please. Right? So you're allowed. So managers are allowed to have fucking cell phones out, etc. I didn't know managers are allowed to have a fucking steak too. I did not know none of this shit. I did not know managers are allowed to have a fucking steak and employees cannot have one. Well, I get it, that's fine, but that's really bullshit. If I was literally there, we had that fucking meeting, I would have told y'all ass straight the fuck up, and then I would have fucking left either way, cause my fucking attitude. But that's something y'all cannot even understand nor deal with. Really? As a manager, we have more responsibilities. As a manager, we just have more we have more unlimited things we can do. Oh, I get it. Congratulations. So you gonna talk about me and about have my cell phone while I watched you the whole entire time have your cell phone out for 15 fucking minutes as I timed you. And you wanna tell me about having my cell phone out when I was talking to my mom? Making sure that she was okay? Did she need any of her medicines or anything like that? No. Wait, Mike, what are you doing? Oh, you're on your phone? And I watched you the whole 15 minutes. After you said that shit to me, I watched you for 15 minutes. I could have said something real quick, just like that. But no, I didn't. Why? Because I wasn't a manager. Why? Because I'm an employee. Now, if you think I'm not going to say this into y'all's faces, I will. I will walk up there or drive up there and literally say this shit to you again. Again, because I don't work there. So I can say this if I wanted to. But I'll be kicked out from the restaurant. But do you think after I left Ruby Tuesday, do you think I was going to go up there and eat there? No. Any restaurants that I went to, that I worked with, I don't step a foot back in there unless I had to for a reason. This, I won't. I knew you guys saw the fucking video, but y'all wasn't going to call back. Why? Maybe because I'm right on something? Or that you just didn't want to pay attention. See, that's what I'm saying about the ghosting shit. Y'all literally ghost me. Because I sent a message 3 times and y'all didn't do shit about it until I released the video. Now y'all want to talk. Now y'all, you see what I'm saying? That's what happened that night. That video is still there. And it's in the link in the description where you can fucking see it. But in this one, no. So like I said, that's the only thing I want to talk about. So you will see all these little pictures and everything. You will see those in this clip. You will see it. Just to give you a heads up. But I just wanted to show that to you real quick about this little chip to blade thing and all that nonsense. I just want to show you that before I left. So anyway, I just want to double check this real quick. 20 minutes, that's fine. I'll edit that shit out. But anyway, if you didn't, like I said, I'm not going to tell you where else I'm going to work at. I'm going to keep that secretive. I always keep that shit. I don't talk about the restaurant until I completely close. Like, I'm not completely close. I completely leave from that place. Just to let you know. Anyway, yeah. So, anything else? No. That's pretty much what I want to show you about how can you chip a blade. Only way I would be able to chip the blade. That's how I would chip the blade if I want to hit it that way. Now, if I was going like this, eventually I will chip the blade because I'm going like this instead of doing this. You could chip this still, but if you hit it as hard as you literally fucking can. But in the video what I showed you, literally that's a hyper tough hammer, and that bitch wasn't tough enough than the knife was. I literally would hit hard as I could and the bitch broke still. The knife was still intact, no chips, no nothing broken from it. So again, so how in the fuck did I chip that knife that night? How did I do it? And y'all have no fucking proof of literally seeing me and the knife chipped. How did I do it? You're just gonna assume that I did it and have no evidence, no witnesses to know that I did it. What? Because Connor saw a knife that was chipped and then he automatically gonna expect that I did it? And y'all gonna believe him? Really? Really? It's funny. It's funny. Huh. Didn't know, but you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't mean to say your name, Connor. I don't mean, but you literally said it. If you literally told him that I chipped it somehow, you're involved. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We got nothing else to say. But I'll let you know whenever next job will. Well, I'm gonna get another job anyway. But anyway, I'm just gonna stick with YouTube for a while and then till I just ready to get another job. I mean, why not?